talking about the influential one. Now, the dominant one is the director of the team, the one who tells you what to do. The influential one is the leader of the team, the one who knows how to motivate people, the ones who can persuade, manipulate, cajole, get you to do what they want. This is the one who says, follow me. Sometimes it's because I'm right behind you. But this is the one who can get you to do. This is the one who tells you to go to hell in such a way that you look forward to the trip. This is the one who knows how to motivate you. They are very bright and cheerful and charming. They're people. They love people. Don't give them a task because they're not into the task. They're into people. If you give a D a task, they say, step aside, nobody can do it better than me. Give an I a task, and they say, oh, this is interesting. Who's going to help me? And then they get involved with the people, and they get the people to do what they want. And because they're so people-oriented, and they like to be liked, you can tell them anything, and they believe you. Why would anybody lie? We're all wonderful, marvelous, terrific. Whereas the low I is far more reserved, quiet, suspicious, probing, doesn't believe anything you tell them. A high D arrives at the party, it's a presence. A high I arrives at the party and tells you. The low D, the low I will arrive at parties and you won't even know they arrive. They come in quietly and they watch. They see what is actually going on. So that's your D and your I. And both are very task-oriented people or people. But they are very active. They get things done. Now we have the passive side. This is your S and your C. Your S stands for steadiness. The steady people, the reliable people, dependable, kind, amiable, very good listeners. High I is the influential one, loves them. Whereas high S is kind and listens, so the I talks and the S is listening. The S arrives at a party, goes over to the bar, gets a drink, turns around and smiles at the room. Because we're all warm and friendly, but humans come and chat to us. They are kind, they're reliable, they're dependable, very persistent. They love to finish what they start. They like to work to procedures. They go step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, finished. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, finished. They like to do it in procedural methods. They like to follow processes. And they smile a lot and they're really, really kind. And they can find it quite difficult to say no. So if you're managing a high, steady person, when you ask them on their coping, make sure, don't let them just say they are, because they can find it very difficult to say no. They don't like change for change's sake. They like things the way they've always been done. That's not to say they won't change, but they need the change to be planned and organized because they are very planned and organized people. So that's your high steadiness. Your low steadiness works at 150 miles an hour on 150 different things and never ever completes one of them. It's 150 different things, lots of activity, lots of mobility, lots of flexibility, changeability. Very adaptable people, completely different. And then finally, we have the compliant one, the one who complies to rules and regulations. It is written, we will comply. The management style of a high C or the compliant one is, there it is in black and white, you will comply. If there aren't any rules, it's the high C who will introduce the rules. They arrive at a party, they go over to the bar and get a drink, they go and stand in the corner and survey the room. This is the one who watches, this is the one who listens, this is the one who says no. They're often perceived as cold or even prickly people. You do not get to know one of these high compliant people. They are very, very logical, precise, accurate perfectionists. If you ever want an operation, make sure that your surgeon has high compliance because they get things right. They do not like conflict, so they use the rules to protect themselves, and therefore they like to have knowledge. They are your technical specialists. The more knowledge I have, the better it is, because authority flows from the one who knows. Knowledge is power. That's your high C. Your low C says, forget about the rules. We're going to do it my way. They're independent, strong-willed, unconventional, duck and dialogue. Very firm, persistent, and like to come up with new ideas, like to come up with new suggestions. That's your low C. So you have the four quadrants, D, I, S, and C. The D is broken into high and low, the I is broken into high and low, the S is broken into high and low, and so is the C. And it depends on where the factors are situated. High dominance is very active, high I, influence, is very active. If you have those two working together, they work really quickly and they get things done. If you have the S and the C, which are both passive, they calm things down. They look at it more methodically, more procedurally. That's your difference between behaviors of the four quadrants. I thank you for your time. Thank you very much.